Hey guys, welcome back to the CulePodcast. Welcome back to another video. On today's video, we're going to be looking at some interesting stats from yesterday's game in which Barcelona they did beat Las Palmas 1-0 in the Estadio Montjuic. But guys, before I get started on the video, make sure to follow me on all of my social media platforms. Go over there and check me out. That way you guys can stay up to date with everything that I do on the channel. But guys, as I said on today's video, we're going to be looking at some interesting stats from Barcelona, and talking a little bit about yesterday's match. Tomorrow, when we do have our Monday episode, we're going to go in detail, obviously, with the guys. And then as well, we're going to be looking ahead to the next week in which Barcelona are not going to be playing a game in La Liga during the weekend, but instead building up to that huge tie against PSG in the Champions League. But guys, I want to talk about Barcelona's defense because Barcelona in the past 6 games they've kept a clean sheet in 5 of them, and this is a very interesting stat because I talked about this stat yesterday in the post match reaction. In that in the past 5 games in which Pau Garcia started, he hasn't conceded a goal, and before these last 6 games, Barcelona it took 27 matches for Barcelona to hold 5 clean sheets. And so in 2024, our defense has had a complete turnaround. And I'm not saying it's all down to Pau Garcia. Pau Garcia is definitely a big factor. The performance that he put in yesterday was very, very good. And especially that in recent weeks. Pau Garcia has been absolutely phenomenal. And, the La Masia youngsters, the ones who are coming in, for example, a Hector Four, a Pau Garcia, a Lamine Yamal, they've all been so fantastic. But I want to talk about that a little bit more detail. I'm gonna ask you guys, why do you guys think that Barcelona's defense has improved so much in the past couple of weeks? And I definitely think that Xavi has managed to find a sort of balance in the team. Having Christensen as that pivot. With the absence of Christensen, it was Gundogan and Sergi Roberto. Sergio Roberto, in the minutes that he has played very, very well. And we are going to be talking about Sergio Roberto, guys, because there is some reports to talk about him. And as well, players such as Kounde and Araujo, they've recovered their best levels. Kounde has been training differently. Araujo, he is recovering from those slight knocks that he used to get. And it seems that with the addition of Cancelo on the left hand side, we've seen the best of Joao Cancelo. So a mixture of factors, Xavi finding a recognizable back four, a consistent back four, and a recognized system with the addition of improved performances from certain players. That's why we are seeing Barcelona do well defensively. And another player who is benefiting from that is Marc-Andre ter Stegen, because as you guys know, Marc-Andre ter Stegen, he was injured in that towards the end of 2023. He picked up that back injury, and then you saw Iñaki Peña take over. But now ter Stegen, he's got 493 minutes. Um, without conceding a goal. And he's very, very close to matching that number from last season, in which he went 636 minutes without conceding a goal. And that's, a long time without conceding. And hopefully Barcelona, can basically inch their way closer and break that record. It's going to be absolutely amazing for ter Stegen to beat that. But Barcelona, they could not be in a better moment to face PSG in the Champions League. We're doing well defensively. Offensively, we are a little bit lacking, but our players, they're there. They're firing on all cylinders. Lewandowski's hitting amazing form. Lamine Yamal is doing well. It wasn't a particularly great game from Lamine Yamal, but it was a relatively good game. He didn't make any particular mistakes. I did see him a little bit tired, so that's why he didn't perform to his absolute best. But we are seeing the absolute best of ter Stegen and Barcelona's defense in these past couple of weeks, and you're just seeing the results of that. Barcelona, they keep on winning, and they keep on winning. And just some words from Garcia Pimenta, the Las Palmas coach. He said this in regards to Lamine Yamal and Pau Garcia. They play as though they've been playing in the first division for 10 years. So, and guys, I've said this time and time again. When you look at Lamine Yamal and Pau Garcia, and for example, all these Barcelona youngsters come out from La Masia, they look like seasoned pros. They look like seasoned veterans, and they do not show any lack of for example, of nervousness or anxiety. They look comfortable on the ball, and they look so at home and so comfortable. And that's what La Masia can give you. And I'm so happy that Xavi is giving these youngsters an opportunity to thrive in the first team. And looking at Pau Cubarsi's stats, guys, this is his pass map. Look at the amount of passes that Pau Cubarsi gave in yesterday's match. He gave 91 passes with 96% accuracy. That's crazy. A 17-year-old, a this is not a seasoned veteran whatsoever coming into the first team. He did start a little bit shaky in the first like 2, 3, 5 minutes into the game, but then he settled in. He became so comfortable, and the performance that he put in just absolutely amazing. And Pau Corsi, as he's been a big reason why we've I've been seeing Barcelona do really well in these past couple of weeks. And props to Pau Corsi. All you see in that chart is just green. It's absolutely phenomenal. But guys, I now want to move the conversation and talk about Sergio Roberto, because Sergio Roberto is another one of those players who did play very well yesterday, and he's been playing very, very well for these past couple of weeks. He hasn't gone to Spain for the Spanish national team. He wasn't called, and so he had this international break to rest and to train under Xavi. And the performances that he's been putting in these past couple of weeks has been very, very good. And the club has been noticing that. We have talked before on the channel saying, hey, could there be a potential renewal for Sergio Roberto on the table? Barcelona, they appear to be changing their mind on their thoughts to Sergio Roberto. And I'll be talking about this report by Ravello. The initial idea of Barcelona was not to offer Sergio Roberto a new contract. However, the player's performances have not gone unnoticed. And now soon there will be a meeting between the club and the player's agent to definitively understand which path to take. The captain would be open to staying again under the same conditions agreed upon a year ago, with a significant salary reduction. So, guys, I pose the question to you guys. Would you guys want to see Sergio Roberto stay at the club on low wages, on manageable wages for another year or so? And it's not going to be a crazy contract. And would you be happy with that? Because a lot of Barcelona fans, there were some Barcelona fans on the watch along yesterday, and they were saying that, hey, Sergio Roberto, he's a good utilitarian player. He can play multiple positions. His versatility is so useful, and he can add so many different things that the manager could possibly need. But definitely let me know your thoughts on Sergio Roberto. Would you guys want to see him, or would you guys say, hey, the old guard is the old guard. Let's get rid of that. Let's bring in a new. Let's give an opportunity, for example, to a Marc Calzado, who is developing, and give him more opportunities. Definitely let me know your guys' thoughts on that. And now, lastly, guys, I want to be talking about Mikel Fey, because Mikel Fey today he scored an absolute banger against Osasuna for Barca Athletic. If you guys haven't seen that goal, go my on X and just watch the highlight. I'll be posting there very, very soon. But it was an absolute rocket with free kick. And Mikel Fey, he has 5 goals in his last 7 matches. And guys, this is not a forward. This is not a midfielder. He is a defender. He is a center back, and he's absolutely phenomenal on set pieces, especially on free kicks. And you saw the goals that he's scoring both for the national team and for Barcelona. And we have such a talent on our hands, and I cannot wait to see him on the first team. And I really hope that Xavi brings him on for the preseason. I definitely think that this summer is going to be huge for Mikel Fey, as he's going to be given that opportunity, to impress Xavi and see what he's made of. And I cannot wait for that. But Mikel Fey on fire, and I can't wait to see him, have some minutes on the first team. But guys, that was it for the video for today. Definitely let me know your guys' thoughts. Well, let me change it right there on everything that I've discussed on today's video. What do you guys make of those interesting stats that I posted to you guys? What do you guys credit Barcelona's recent defensive performances? Do you credit to a player like Pau Cubarsi, to Ter Stegen, to Xavi for changing the tactics or anything like that? What do you guys credit Barcelona's recent defensive solidity to? And then as well, what do you guys make of Sergio Roberto being offered a potential contract renewal? But guys, thank you guys all for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Peace out, everyone.